I think that's Amber Heard in the courtroom. I really can't tell. But yes, the judges also entered an order and said that the jurors' names will not be released publicly, at least by the state of Virginia, for 1 year.
I said what I said about this. I am actually interested to see like how fucking insane this jury is. Because from what I understand, there are actually more men in this jury than there are women, right? I think it's like overwhelmingly a male jury. So it will be very interesting to see, because defamation suits in the United States of America are very difficult to win. Okay? Defamation suits in the UK in comparison to the United States of America are very easy to win. The First Amendment is super, super protective over people who are defaming other people. You need to find like malicious intent, and that is a really, really high standard, much higher than what you need to prove. The burden of proof is on the side of in the UK. The burden of proof is literally on the side of the publication, and in the UK they still won that defamation suit. So. Why are you catching strays from Peter Coffin? Who the fuck is Peter Coffin? I don't even know who the fuck Peter Coffin is, dude. Why are you showing me like random weirdos? Is Fear and Malding ever going to come back? We shot it earlier today, so wouldn't it be crazy if Depp wins, basically proving how hard it is to remain impartial? So my expected outcome, and I've said this since day one, is the same as like Legal Eagle's opinion on the matter. I personally think that Johnny Depp Johnny Depp's original intention or main intention for this trial wasn't necessarily to win the defamation suit. After all, Amber Heard doesn't have $50 million anyway. It certainly wasn't to like win an award here as a consequence of this trial, but to correct the record on his own domestic violence, like that he was a victim of domestic violence, contrary to what the prior attitude was from mainstream media that presented Johnny Depp as like simply just an abuser that was violent with Amber Heard. And that is real. That actually did happen, right? And that was a real thing. Amber Heard did write an article. Amber Heard did defend the Sun, a dish rag of a fucking newspaper, in the UK court system in a defamation trial. So she did she did do those things, and then it came out that she was abusive to Johnny Depp. That she not only was abusive to Johnny Depp, but also personally gaslit him into saying like no one will believe you. And for a long time, no one did believe him. And this is what I've said since day one, that my prediction is that it is very difficult for Johnny Depp to win this trial, this defamation suit. I still don't think he's going to win this defamation suit, but it doesn't matter because his ultimate goal wasn't to win the defamation suit or win the $50 million award, but instead to win the public attitude over. And he did that incredibly successfully. He did that on the internet for sure. He didn't necessarily do that on mainstream media. Mainstream media is still very much firmly on Amber Heard's side, in my opinion. But I do think that Johnny Depp won over the attitude of, he won over the public court of opinion for sure, like 1,000,000%. So much so that people are like being insane towards Amber Heard and being insane towards fucking Johnny Depp as well. Does Amber Heard's countersuit have any legs? Of course not. How the fuck would that have any legs? I'm saying Johnny Depp's defamation suit doesn't have legs, but in the same fucking standard is the reason why Amber Heard's suit or countersuit is not going to have any legs. It's not one or the other, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't realize that like both can be abusive technically in the eyes of the fucking court of law, and therefore it's not necessarily defamation. Okay, from a legal sense. Amber Heard can lie, but that's still not defamation in the United States of America, for example. Amber Heard has lied, as we found out. And so did Johnny Depp's team as well, when they were also giving their testimony on at least one of the 14 circumstances. Johnny Depp's team also lied to make Johnny Depp's side look better. in one of the instances of abuse where Johnny Depp was responsible. That contradicted their prior testimony and the text messages that they had fucking sent to Amber Heard. Both the fucking witnesses in that situation, and also in the way that like Johnny Depp reacted to it. So obviously, the way I feel about it is that imagine if Hasan is wrong on this and Johnny Depp wins law. I mean, we'll see. We're about to find out. 2 million people are watching.
Growing supporters and so forth. As
2
we
million
get ready
people are
for
watching,
this
but some of you will be watching the top of the hour ad break at the top of every hour because it's the first ad break of the day. If you no longer want to see that, all you need to do is subscribe. You do that for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime.
And regardless of the verdict, I will not.
Here's the woman ad break now.
Whatsoever. Okay. Thank you.
Twitch Prime is free, or you can get gifted a sub. I gotta pee. I'll be back in a second. Holy shit, this is exciting though. I do want to know what the fuck happens. I want to know if I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you, Bill Vogue.
If I could have the attorney's approach for a moment.
Woo! Thank God I pissed so quick, dude, like a racehorse. Anyway, okay, so did you wash your hands? Fuck no. As I was saying, folks, as I was saying, okay?
All right, again, you're looking live in...
As I was saying, this is, unfortunately, the biggest fucking event of the planet, okay, currently, in the United States of America. So not covering it in this circumstance would be fucking ridiculous. Obviously, once after this is done, we're going to do like the fun LGBT pride stuff, looking at corporate pride and their lies. Okay, what the fuck? What? Don't break! What is happening? There's no audio.
Back to the operation room and do that for me, okay?
My prediction is that Johnny Depp is going to lose the defamation suit. But I might be wrong. We'll see. What is going on right now? 2.4 million people. Dude, it's breaking YouTube, dude. It is literally breaking YouTube, I think.
All right, so we'll be in recess till we hear back from them. Don't go too far, okay? Right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right.
This is my former abusive workplace, so I want the stream to fail.
Well, just
Come on, dude. What the
about
fuck?
10 minutes by 3:10, 3:15. Not so fast. There was a little sidebar going on with the attorneys in the front. Apparently, the jurors didn't fill out the damages section. The judge now sending them back to complete this special verdict form, literally like a worksheet that they need to fill out. They didn't put in the damages. Linda, what do you make of that?
Wait, what?
Well, Stacey, it means somebody won this case, that somebody won their defamation claims, right? Now, the fact that they didn't fill out the compensatory damages award, I think
doesn't that mean
well
Johnny Depp
Johnny
won?
Depp. The judge said it has to be at least $1. Usually you see if somebody wins, you have to fill out an award. Either that or somehow they both won, which I don't think is likely. But he was the one that didn't
Doesn't
ask
that
for
literally mean
damages,
Johnny
if you
Depp
recall.
won?
He
That's
said, I'm
crazy.
not seeking damages. She asked for, I think it was
Right.
350,000 damages. So it sounds like someone won. It could be Johnny Depp because the jury may have telegraphed it by not filling out an award for damages. But under the law,
Right.
at least has to be $1.
Right, so maybe they missed that instruction and just figured, oh, we're not awarding damages, so we're going to leave it
Okay.
blank.
Here's the thing. I can see this being a situation where Johnny Depp didn't win any damages, but I can't see this being a situation where like Amber Heard won damages. What the fuck? I don't think Amber Heard could. Like looking at the way that the trial presented itself, I'd be very surprised if Amber Heard actually won fucking damages as a consequence of this trial.
Awarded for Johnny Depp, and Amber Heard doesn't have that money, whether it's $50 million, whether it's $20 million, whether it's
That would be fucking
What
bananas.
happens if she doesn't have that money, Linda?
Well, you know, we have that in many civil cases where the person that gets the verdict, they don't have, the defendant doesn't have the money, right? You can pursue her. It could be a claim that follows her around for the rest of her life. With it gets docketed, it gets logged. She could discharge it in bankruptcy, assuming it's against her. We're making a lot of assumptions. Maybe it's against him and it's $1. Who knows? But the likelihood is that with $1 verdict, the jury may just want to be
This is a
sending
Gordo
message,
level debate, by the way. This
for
is a
whoever
debate
wins.
Rooney
And
of
again,
epic
we're
proportions. I've
assuming
never
it's-
seen a debate like
it's,
this.
Johnny Depp, but it also could be Amber Heard because she was seeking damages. Maybe they found for her, but not giving them damages. We just don't know.
Yeah, we just don't know. I mean, this should be relatively quick, I would think, right?
This stream has broken the YouTube world record. Are you serious? This stream currently has 2.5 million. What's the YouTube live stream world record right now? Highest peak viewers on Twitch of YouTube all time, according to Dixerto. Most viewed Twitch streams ever, 2.4 million by the Greg. And then what? Most viewed Twitch streams for a solo streamer. YouTube peak viewers. Oh my God. Oh my God. This has literally fucking peaked YouTube peak viewers by like twice the amount. This is the highest viewed live stream of all time. This is the highest viewed live stream. The Gref G had 2.4 million. That's gaming? No, I don't think so. Oh, it says YouTube gaming? No, it says YouTube peak viewers. Are you sure? Yeah, I guess that's right. Wait, I want to see the highest live stream. You're right. Go back to it, bro. There's nothing going on. We're waiting.
Now, but I have a question here, Stacey. I wonder if the teams know who the verdict was for, because remember, the judge brought them to the bench. They were looking through the verdict form. She obviously had to tell them that there was a verdict in favor of someone, but has to send them back for damages. We can't see the courtroom, so we can't see the body language or what's happening.
That's a good point.
So,
that is a good point.
I wonder whether they know who's won and who is lost, Stacey.
And if they did perhaps see that, I mean, would that be an issue? Would there be any sort of
Bro,
violation of
Asmongold has like 330,000 people watching him right now. He has covered and farmed the living titties off this trial. 342,000 people are watching Asmongold currently. And by the way, respect, for Asmongold for doing the damn thing. This is like, when January 6th happened, the international community was paying attention to what the fuck was going on. And even then, we did not reach. We had like 250,000. Asmongold is breaking his own fucking records. Breaking his own viewership records, covering this fucking trial for the entire past like month, pretty much. And this meta itself is so... It is so incredibly fucking important for the internet, which for me, I don't give a fuck. Ultimately, like I want to know what happens because I'm fascinated by it. So are you. Obviously, there's a morbid curiosity involved in the situation. That's most of the reason. That's why I literally didn't fucking cover this non-fucking stop across the board this entire past month, while a lot of other people were just like farming this shit. But he had like 700K, I think, when HR came back. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, Emily D. Baker has 300,000 people watching her apparently on YouTube, and she's also a She is obviously like a fucking. She worked in a DA's office, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I deeply respect that you didn't watch Celebrity Bullshit. I mean, I covered it a little bit because for the most part, I covered it as a. It's not the most viewed live stream ever. The live stream holds the record for most concurrent views on YouTube is Felix Baumgartner's Space Jump with a peak viewership of 8 million. Okay, that makes sense. So this didn't actually touch that. Never mind. But ultimately, this is this is huge. I mean, this is gigantic. Like this is a fucking huge. No matter how you feel about it, this issue is something that is in the minds of so many people at this moment. Okay. So many people care about it. So if you don't want to fucking be fat, if you don't want to watch it from the point of view of like who cares about celebrity bullshit, which is totally an understandable position to have, you have to understand that this is like more so just morbid curiosity about who gets the fucking like what the criminal justice system will do, and more so curiosity about like how people are fucking tuning into this and why people are tuning into this.
Here because the damages page.
I added up all the live stream viewership and the trial has over 3.9 total million viewers right now. Didn't Johnny basically win because he redeemed himself in the public eye no matter what the verdict is? Yes. As I've said before, time and time again, I do think that Johnny Depp is the winner in this, regardless of what he actually wins, whether it's damages or not. Because obviously, like the person... Amber Heard doesn't have money. Like, Amber Heard doesn't have fucking $50 million regardless. He was never going to win $50 million. The ultimate goal here for Johnny Depp always was to win the court of public opinion, which he certainly did, especially on the internet.
God, there we go. That is the handshake I was looking for. That is what I was looking for.
All right, so we'll be in recess till we hear back from them. Don't go too far, okay?
I think Johnny C.
She thinks Johnny Depp won. I don't understand. Because of a handshake? Guys, give me something better than this. Now, Emily D. Baker is a friend of the H3H3 broadcast. She's like a foot soldier, right? Like, she also is a lawyer. Good on her for people covering this like the Super Bowl. I mean, it is kind of like the fucking Super Bowl. What do you mean? This is like... Don't want to take this door. Kill you, not gonna position. If Emily thinks she won, she's probably right. She's really smart. Yeah, she is. She is like very knowledgeable. So I do take her perspective on this a little bit more seriously than all these other fucking people saying dumb shit on the internet over it. Is that now 2.7 million?
They're waiting for the big news. Yeah. So it's like almost like false alarm. And you came back.
I hate people who say things like, "Don't do this fun thing while this and this is happening," but the extent of which people are absorbed by this is different. This is insane. Yeah.
And Antoinette has her tennis shoes on, by the way, so she is out running for you guys to get you everything you need to know. And don't forget, it's close to 100 degrees out here.
Yeah, it's close to 100 degrees. And I swapped the the sandals for the Brooks sneakers. So but I ran out of there as everybody else did, got on the elevator.
We don't always have full transparency to our court justice, and the televised cases are always important to watch, in my opinion. No, the televised cases that you see are never going to be like significant criminal trials, especially like federal court cases like the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. I was incredibly fascinated by that. I was captivated by that. I watched the True Anon coverage nonstop on that. But that was actually impactful. That was about fucking pedophilia. And that was like a legitimately impactful fucking criminal trial. This is just like, the OJ trial was even legitimately more impactful than this. This is more so just like two narcissistic weirdos fucking duking it out in the court system. I'm sorry. I think Johnny Depp was a victim of domestic violence. I do. And I think that Johnny Depp was also a troubled and very toxic person who definitely, at least in one of these instances, one of the 14 instances, hit Amber Heard as well. So, like, while I don't believe Amber Heard's, Johnny Depp broke my fucking nose and all this other shit, like, I think she straight up fucking lied about it, I do believe that Johnny Depp was not exactly the best fucking partner. I also believe that Amber Heard, personally, knowing full well that Johnny Depp was a struggling addict, okay, took advantage of his weaknesses and kept him in a cycle of toxicity and abuse, and even escalated to moments of physical abuse, specifically to keep him in this relationship. I have some skin in this game as well. I myself have experienced this exact same situation, and as a consequence of patriarchal attitudes, we oftentimes don't believe men can be victimized in a relationship by women, okay? We don't believe that. And that is literally another patriarchal attitude. So when you heard Amber Heard on a phone conversation tell Johnny Depp, no one will believe you, Johnny. You think people will think it's a fair fight? Go out and tell everyone that, like, I hit you. Tell everyone that I hit you. No one will believe you. That was basically a reinforcement of patriarchal attitudes, okay? So for her to do all of that and then turn around and be like, I was the sole victim of domestic violence and domestic abuse, and because of that, everybody fucking ate my ass in the QRTs, is, in my opinion, inappropriate to do. Okay? Straight up. I think it's an inappropriate thing to do that. I do. I do think that's an inappropriate thing to do. But obviously, no matter what happens, people went fucking bananas mode on it. Johnny Depp's not even here. He's in, like, England or something. People went fucking ape mode on this, and people lost their minds because it is a really toxic fucking powder keg of, like, post Me Too attitudes, a lot of incels, and also, like, the patriarchal attitude that is, like, being reversed in some ways to showcase that, like, no, women can also lie, or women can also be abusive to their male partners in a relationship, while simultaneously, like, kicking in, like, all the parasocial feelings that people have towards, like, a beloved child's actor back in the day, like Johnny Depp, that people personally fucking loved and think is literally Captain Jack Sparrow. And here you have it. I mean, yeah, this trial was so popping that it got fucking Asmongold and XQC and Pokimane to wake up at like 5 a.m. to cover it, okay? That should tell you something. It got fucking Twitch streamers to wake the fuck up before like 5 a.m., their respective times, to cover it non-fucking stop. Nothing else would be able to do that for anybody, okay? I have no horse in this race. I literally don't care. I have no horse in this race either, to be fair, because I do think that ultimately, Johnny Depp actually achieved, like I said, time and time again, I do think that he achieved his main goal of, like, showcasing that he too was victimized in this relationship by Amber Heard. I think he did that very successfully, perhaps even too successfully. Okay? Perhaps too successfully. I would wake up anytime for 360,000 viewers. Oh, no, for sure. If only people put this much effort and attention to the important things, yes, it does. Does it make me sad that people don't care about fucking school shootings and numerous other things that are happening in the world instead of this thing, which is like, fancy palace intrigue, Hollywood bullshit, two narcissists that are abusive to one another, airing out their dirty laundry in public. Of course I do. But ultimately, it doesn't fucking matter because people do care about this way more, so we're just going to fucking look at it. This is fucking crazy. Woo! Johnny's coward ass isn't even there. What's the deal with that? I don't fucking know. I mean, I wouldn't call him a coward ass, but bro, this is like, we can't even watch this, dude. I don't know what's going on. Like, YouTube live streams are broken, brother. They're fucking broken. You can't even fucking watch this appropriately on most of these channels, dude. I'm just going to stay on this one. I don't want to fucking lose anything.
All right, Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury?
Yes.
All right, is it unanimous? Yes. Thank you, sir. Jamie?
Unanimous? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I mean, of course.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911,
Gamba prediction?
Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition, quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes.
Oh,
question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Oh
question,
my God. The internet is going to be fucking
was designed
insane.
and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes.
That is a fucking
question, due to
bananas,
circumstances
dude.
surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer,
Incel's
yes.
gonna be mad at you on Twitter? I don't give a fuck. Incels are always mad at me on Twitter. That is fucking
2.
bananas,
As to the
dude.
statement appearing in the op-ed entitled, A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our
Looks
culture's
like you
wrath.
underestimated how much the
That
U.S.
has to
system
change.
hates women over
in the
free
Washington
speech.
Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out.
This is
End
insane.
quote.
I don't think people
Do you
understand.
find that Mr. Depp
This
has
does
proven
not
all
happen,
the elements
chat.
of defamation?
This does not
Answer,
happen in
yes.
America. I don't think
Has
there's
Mr.
ever
Depp
been
proven
a
by
singular
greater weight of the
instance
evidence
where someone
that,
lost
question,
a defamation
the statement was
case
made or
in the
published
UK
by
where the
Ms. Heard?
standards are way easier
Answer,
and won it in
yes.
America?
Question, the statement
Holy
was about
fuck.
Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer,
That's crazy.
yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
That's
Question,
crazy.
the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that
This
Mr.
doesn't
Depp
take a.
has
This doesn't
proven
create a
by
legal
clear and
precedent, but it's a
convincing
precedent in the
evidence
sense that like
that
it's
Ms.
an attitude
Heard
shift.
acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Bro, she
3.
is so
As
fucked.
to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled "A
UK was a libel
Transformative
case against
Moment
the Sun,
for Women"
but it doesn't
in the
matter because the
Washington
same
Post print
it's a harder
edition
standard to prove.
and the online op-ed,
That's crazy.
Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. End quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Well, I guess he
Question.
didn't just win the public.
The statement was false.
I guess he didn't win just a
Answer,
public court of
yes.
opinion, boys. I guess he won in the
Question,
fucking
statement
actual
has
court
a
too.
defamatory implication
Insane.
about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory
Insanity.
implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, It conveyed a
Bro, the moral of the
defamatory
story is,
implication
listen, if you're an abusive
to someone
person,
who
don't
saw
write a
it
fucking
other than
article
Mr. Depp.
about being a
Answer,
victim of domestic
yes.
violence.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence
That's all I'm
that
gonna
Ms.
say.
Heard acted with actual malice?
Even if you yourself
Answer,
are a victim
yes.
of domestic violence in certain points, don't be a violent domestic
As
abuser
against
and then
Amber
fucking
Heard,
write an
we,
article
the
about how you
jury,
were the victim.
Award compensatory damages
Because if they had
in the
settled
amount
this
of $10 million.
like they originally
As
did,
against Amber Heard,
and she didn't
we, the
fucking
jury,
go on this
award
conquest,
punitive damages
this would not have
in the
happened.
amount of $5 million.
Straight up.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911.
Also, those
Ms.
lawyers are
Heard's
the worst
claim
lawyers in
against
America.
Mr.
Like,
Depp.
literally.
1. As to this
Didn't you say
statement,
she would win, though?
appearing
I
in
said
the
there's
April
no
8,
fucking
2020
shot, given the
online
standard and
edition
how
of the
much
Daily
higher it
Mail.
is in the United
Quote,
States. This has
Amber
never
Heard
happened
and her
before.
friends in the media
Where like a
used
similar
fake
court
sexual
case has been
violence
won in the
allegations
UK where the
as
standard is
both
on
a
the other
sword
party and
shield,
lost.
depending
in
on
the,
their needs.
in
They
the
have
United
selected
States.
some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on
Wild.
the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. 2. As to this statement appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or
Bro,
property.
I mean, that part is, these
So
are
Amber
normal.
and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up.
This part is
Got their
100%.
story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Yeah.
Has Ms. Heard proven
This
by
stuff
a greater
was- this
weight
stuff
of
was,
the evidence
100%.
that question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Damn, that's enough. That's enough
Members
money.
of the
That-
jury,
that she has
if
that.
this is your verdict,
You don't have
please
50.
answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no.
Okay, so
Juror number 6. Juror number 10.
Yes.
Juror number 15.
Yes.
Juror number 16.
Yes.
Juror number 22.
okay, that
Juror
was.
number 27. Juror number
Hassan's
29.
thing is like, if you're a victim and dare to fight back, you better not
I do
speak up or you
find that
deserve
the
to
jury's
lose.
verdict
Hey,
is-
man. Hey, guess what? She did fucking lose, so suck my dick. How about that? Okay? If you're a victim. Like, no, dumbass. Why do you assume that she is the victim in that situation? Did you not watch the fucking court case in any meaningful capacity? Get fucked, you fucking femcel bitch, okay? Shut the
So
fuck
I'm
up.
going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more
I can't win
time,
with
and then we'll
anybody.
release you from
Everybody
there,
hates
okay?
me. Incels
All right,
hate
thank
me.
you.
Radfems hate me. I gave you my take from the fucking jump. And I even told you that I might have a personal bias in this fucking situation, given a similar situation that I had found myself in a prior relationship. Suck my dick, okay? Be reasonable. Be reasonable, okay? Be reasonable. Be fucking reasonable.
Okay. In accordance with law, I will amend the punitive damages award to the statutory cap of $350,000 on Mr. Depp's award. Okay.
I still can't comprehend
I will
how
set this down
fucking
for entry of an
they
order,
established a
and can we do it on
standard
June
that was
24th
so
at 10 a.m. if
incredibly
that's
fucking
available?
difficult in the
All right, so
United
Mr. Chu, if you could
United
prepare
States
that
court
order
case.
and then circulate it to Ms. Brederhoff.
In a
and we can
United
have
States
all the
court.
Objections noted on it. All right. All right, and if I get it before that date, I'll
By the
take it
way,
off the
they
docket.
did kind of say
Okay?
both were being
All right,
abusive to one
again,
another.
thank
Is
you for
Johnny
all the
Depp not there? Not
attorneys,
sure why I'm
for
asking
your
you directly. Is he a
professionalism,
personal line or
and,
something?
you're
He's not
welcome
there.
to
He's in
come to my
England,
courtroom anytime.
I think.
Well, give me a few weeks, but then you can come anytime, okay?
There was
All
a
right.
lot of
Court is
evidence.
adjourned. Thank you.
What do you mean? There was a lot of evidence that Amber Heard abused Johnny Depp. What are you talking about? There was one instance. There were two instances, one that had like shaky evidence, one that had conclusive evidence, in my opinion, because of the inconsistent testimony that Johnny Depp was being physically abusive. There were more instances where Amber Heard was physically abusive to Johnny Depp. But the most important part about this court case was that it was a situation where a marriage counselor that fucking treated both of them, that had personal relationships with both of them, okay, that actually gave her professional opinion on the fucking stand and literally said that this was a situation where there was mutual abuse. However, Amber Heard knowingly would routinely put Johnny Depp in circumstances that he couldn't even physically get out of. And when he tried to physically exit altercations, every single time they had an argument, she would escalate to fucking violence and physical contact. This was also proven by Amber Heard. This was proven by Amber Heard in a phone conversation with Johnny Depp, where Amber Heard literally said, I only hit you. I didn't slap. It wasn't like that big of a slap. It wasn't a punch. It was just a little hit. Who's going to believe you? Who's going to believe you, Johnny? This was my fucking take from day one, okay? But a lot of you refuse to comprehend fucking nuance. And I also told you that Johnny Depp, which by the way, I still do think is a weirdo fucking theater kid, for the record, a weirdo theater kid, and was physically abusive to Amber Heard in at least one of these 14 circumstances that was used in the fucking UK court and in this one as well. But that doesn't change the reality that he himself was a victim of domestic violence, as I told you time and time again. And not only that, I thought it was fucked up that you legit said Johnny wouldn't have won. I did not think Johnny Depp would have won this. In the American court system, the First Amendment is profoundly important, okay? This has never happened, in my opinion. I don't think this has ever happened. We looked at famous instances of defamation. We looked at famous instances of defamation suits in the United States of America. There was only one instance where someone actually settled out of court but never actually won
outside the courtroom where you
damages
can see these fans, as I said,
in a
every time
defamation
judgment
suit
was
in the United
read
States of
in
America between
favor
two
of
high-profile
Johnny Depp,
people.
A huge crowd, cheers, went up here. The crowd cheering, Johnny, Johnny. Clearly, heavily tilted in favor of Johnny Depp outside the courtroom.
Is the Afghanistan
right
a feminist?
and so they're still standing outside. I imagine they are going to be here waiting for Johnny
This is
Depp's legal
crazy.
team to come out.
This is
As I
crazy. He's a
mentioned
weirdo
a few
theater
minutes
kid
ago,
that
the
won, damn it.
internet,
I mean,
the
they're
lawyers
both fucking weirdo theater kids, and they were both toxic as fuck. I was saying there was a lot of evidence against Heard. That's why he won. No, there was a lot of evidence against Heard in the sense that, like, Heard definitely fucking lied in a bunch of the testimony, okay? She did. She 100% lied in a bunch of her fucking instances of domestic abuse. She was not a fucking very good... She no longer was seen as, like, a reasonable person once it was pretty obvious that, like, a medical professional that looked at her fucking trauma and documented that she had no visible fucking bruising... It's done after that. If you are Amber Heard's own fucking friend and you have no reason to literally defend Amber Heard, if you have no reason to defend Amber Heard, or if you have no reason to attack Amber Heard or say something that's inconsistent with Amber Heard's testimony, and you still fucking wrote that in your like notes after she said she had like her fucking nose broken, after she said she had 2 black eyes, after she had her hair fucking ripped out, and the fucking nurse didn't see that, it's done. Who the fuck's gonna believe you after that? Okay? That is and people need to personally understand that, like, no, there are some people that lie. Like, believe women has never meant believe women unconditionally across the board. How many times have I said this? It means don't reflexively disbelieve women. And I didn't reflexively disbelieve Amber Heard in this circumstance. But after looking at all this fucking shit for the past month or so, as it went on and on and on, we we all recognized that, you know, at least most of us recognized that, like, Amber Heard's testimony was a little inconsistent. She says she felt like her nose was broken. The nurse dropped off meds, didn't do a fucking scalp examination. Jesus Christ, his take is bad. There are literally more instances. There are literally more fucking instances where there is like additional evidence from outside parties, whether they be like Johnny Depp, you know, people that work with Johnny Depp or Amber Heard, that agree with fucking Johnny Depp or that side with Johnny Depp in this situation. So that's it. Yeah, she didn't, I guess Amber Heard's friend didn't do a black eye exam, you know, famously. Have you ever met a medical professional? Do you know any nurses? Nurses can fucking figure out what's wrong with you by your gait, okay? Like, this is what they do. This is their job. They can literally look at you, and when they're in a personal, when they're in fucking one-to-one contact with you, you think they're not going to fucking see someone's nose being broken? Like, don't try to fucking defend that and be like, oh, it actually was broken. Really. Yeah, her nose was broken, and that's why she didn't get any fucking medical. In none of the circumstances went and got, like, medical help. In any of the circumstances where, like, she should have gotten medical help. Anyway. To clear it up for everyone, the only part of the countersuit she won was Depp's lawyer called her abuse allegations a hoax publicly, which was stupid of him. They said no to Depp himself defaming her. It's partial liability for him, full liability for her. She hard lost. The perfect storm for winning defamation. You had an actor with a lot of mainstream America grew up watching love versus an ex who showed herself to be more violent in way more aggressive and engaging ways. Other defamation cases aren't beloved pirates. This was weighted to win with how much she admitted to hitting him and escalating. Yeah, I think all of this could have been absolutely avoided if Amber Heard didn't want to fucking, you know, swing over the public attention to her side by writing a fucking article, being goaded by the ACLU or not, I don't know, but like writing a fucking article about how she was a victim of domestic violence in the hands of fucking Johnny Depp, or if she didn't go all the way to the fucking UK to defend the integrity of The Sun, a Rupert Murdoch dish rag, okay? Never forget that the part of the reason why this started was literally because Amber Heard was like, I'm going to take the time out of my fucking day to go defend The Sun in the United Kingdom. And she did. Now, of course, everyone is going to focus on this side. The media is going to focus on how, like, after Drew heard a string of texts from Johnny Depp saying he wanted to burn Amber Heard, he would fuck her burnt corpse and make sure she's dead. They decided Heard defamed Depp and acted with malice. First and foremost, that's why I said Johnny Depp's a fucking asshole, okay? He is. He's an asshole. He's 100% a fucking asshole. He's a theater kid, and he's fucking crazy, okay? And all these people that made him seem like he was a perfect victim are unironically hurting themselves in confusion, okay? He was not. He was not a perfect victim, but he's not supposed to be a perfect victim. But he was still a victim of domestic violence. And not only that, he was also presented as like the singular act, the singular force of violent behavior in this otherwise, mutually abusive fucking relationship. Oof. Take the gay test now. I'm going to do it in a little bit. Hold on. In comparison to Christy Mack's testimony from JCS, you can see how Amber's case come across as completely disingenuous. Were you ready for idiots to be like, you were wrong for the next 48 hours? No, I don't care. This issue is like, if anyone comes in here and says you were wrong, I don't know what to fucking tell them, especially because, like, I literally have said 30-70 since day one that Amber Heard is 70% responsible for the domestic violence and Johnny Depp is 30% responsible for the violence in that situation. And that literally from day one, I've been talking about the defamation standards being incredibly fucking high while still maintaining the position that, like, Johnny Depp at least fucking won in the court of public opinion regardless, making him showing to the rest of the country that, like, he was also a victim of domestic abuse. Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.